Oh, we're like starting right now?
We're starting right now.
So show me what you got.
Okay, this is this
Let's.
is this is big news, people. Big news here. Not huge news, but I
Oh
finally
man,
got
what the fuck?
I finally got my
That's
W
not what I
product.
was talking about. Well, cheers to that.
Dude, like
With the Red Bull,
no.
because I'm slacking. You really got your pack in. Hell yeah. A little panda cup?
Mhm.
Oh, that's right. I should probably.
Ooh, dude. Oh my god. That's so good. I feel like
Red
that
Bull and
sounds fake, but like
Red Bull and beer taste like squash.
now that I'm saying it on camera, believe all day I've been telling Tree how good W is because I got it.
He
I got
really,
it on Tuesday when we
he
were gonna
really has
record,
been.
and I've drank 3 packs out of the 4 that I bought, and
Yeah,
all of
dude.
them.
And he's really been talking it up. Like, so my dude, you know, not that we're plugged by Red Bull or anything, but he'd be drinking one of these like every morning
That was my
before he
morning
goes to work.
coffee.
And he's like normally a high grade asshole if you talk to him before he has a Red Bull.
Damn straight,
You
dude.
know, and so you normally just let him do that, but he didn't even drink a Red Bull today. Like, what's up?
Dude, I didn't drink anything else today.
Weird.
My entire diet today has been W. It's
Dubby
like
got Clay acting different.
it's legitimately like really hydrating, and it's like instant. Like this morning, it normally takes me like 2 hours before I'm out of that irritable mood in the
Yeah.
morning. But like,
Hey, so I told these folks he was fucking a liar.
oh yeah,
Um,
nah, dude.
and dude, like, fuck.
Sure, it might be partly my fault. I'm not gonna say that it's not my fault. And just so you understand, we're talking about the episode being uploaded on Thursday instead of on Tuesday.
No, I'm talking about the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, you called me a liar on that too. That's right.
Yeah, I forgot just a big liar all around. Yeah,
Yeah, he's over
just
here
keep.
saying that it was all my fault, that I fucked up
I
because
mean,
the
he did.
because the fucking thing wouldn't export like 6
He's
times.
mad because I didn't record till Thursday last week.
Yeah.
And now he's not recording till Thursday this week talking trash on me today. Like,
Yeah.
what's up? What's up, fam?
You sound like a robot, sound like a robot, sound like a robot. Okay. Those were our audio cues for editing. Getting smarter.
Hmm.
What?
How's that going?
Well, getting smarter? It's typically pretty hard, honestly. But I'm doing
No,
it,
the whole
dude.
editing thing. You
Oh
seem like
yeah.
you're getting better.
I am enjoying it. When I'm not
Yeah.
like pushed to my limit with it. When I can have fun with it, I enjoy it. I like because I've been editing the podcast, I've been wanting to do more music videos. Hence the reason I'm so adamant about Gutter Grown.
Oh yeah, man. We can really talk on it because it's been released to SoundCloud and it'll be on Spotify tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Anywhere you live or grew up, and
Yo.
it's like really a fucking beautiful piece of work that me and Clay worked on together. And it really let a story of mine that I've been wanting to
How
be shown, and
how long have we been working on it? This process, the
got.
process for this song has a
Oh,
story.
are you talking about since I wrote it?
Yeah,
Oh, I wrote this song on New Year's.
New Year's. I made
I
this
wrote this
beat
song
on
on
New
New Year's
Year's.
Day.
I made
And
this
I've been
beat.
telling Clay that this was a banging ass song.
Okay, if you wrote
Banger, bro.
If you wrote this on New Year's Day, I must have made the beat on New Year's Eve, because I know I was making it
Yeah.
at like midnight.
Well, you made it for Toot, and he didn't want nothing to do with it. And then I was, fuck it, I'll hop. No, that was A Goat Was Born.
That was A Goat Was Born. Yeah. No, Gutter
Where did
Grown.
Gutter Ground come
You
from?
were in a session at like you were about to be in a session or something. I don't know. It was like 1 a.m, and you were texting me saying you needed a beat, and I was like, "Fuck, you need it right now?" And you were like, "Yeah, dude. I mean, you got this whole sad sound. You know, the thing that you do when you like actually need help."
Hell no. Okay, okay.
And I was like, "Okay, bet." And then I just threw together a beat I made in like I think you and Chief were in a session, and Chief ended up not writing to the beat.
But for real, as far as like throwbacks to old episodes, man, I called you out hard as fuck. I was like, you don't know how to do shit relative to solving a Rubik's Cube.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
he,
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
course, said he was gonna buy one, and of course.
I bought one, and it was it was ready. It was here and ready, and I was learning it and everything for last week's episode. And then it got delayed, so I had 2 extra days, and I
And he
practiced and I
forgot.
practiced, and then we get ready to record that episode, and I just forgot to grab it. I've had it in my work truck because I've been practicing at work, just so you know. And
All
I
right,
will.
so hey, pull up the buzzer, pull up the timer. Game day bucket go boom.
I'll figure it out in editing, but I'm gonna stand
All
up for
right,
this. Here we
not
go.
standing up.
I'm gonna edit it, or not edit. I'm gonna actually like mix it up for you
There should have
on
been
here.
something I could have done in this 1 minute.
You can talk. I'll just stay quiet.
I'll just shine a light on my ball. Dude, it's so fucking cool.
Okay, I'm done mixing it now. I'm gonna take a look at it, and then we can start the timer when I make my first move.
But yeah, today it's June 22nd, so we'll be dropping this episode on the 30th. But man, it'll
Change my
be
lights.
by the time you guys see this episode, all the music will be out on YouTube, out on Spotify, everywhere you want to check it out, man. Just dropped a whole bunch of tracks. Fucking definitely got to check them out. Clay helped me bring it all to life, man. A lot of pieces I really wanted to make happen, and it's pretty cool just to drop like a big birthday pack, man, for y'all to just tear open. So I can't wait to see what y'all think of it. And yeah, dude. But watch, this dude's probably already almost fucking done. It blew my mind. I thought he was full of shit for real. Then he showed me. So spoiler alert, he's probably gonna solve it.
Spoiler alert. That's good.
Yeah, dude, he probably is gonna solve it.
Oh no, I did
But-
the wrong colors.
So, how long did it take you to learn to do this?
What, the first time or this time?
Both.
First time it took me a lot longer. This time it took me like a week at most to get where I'm at now.
Well, what was the first time like? Like how long?
It took me like maybe a month to like actually get the good times going.
Were you working with a bunk ass Rubik's cube?
I was when I very first started and was actually learning, but for the most part, after I got it down, I did buy a speed cube and started working towards times.
That's what you're using right now, right? A speed
Yeah.
cube?
Speed cube, yeah. Done.
Dude, okay, so now go get a blindfold.
I can only do the last layer with my eyes closed.
No, I'm just giving you shit. That's actually pretty impressive, dude. We unfortunately didn't bet $1 on it, but
Yeah, that would have been dope.
we do have
coulda
a
had another-
dollar.
I could have had
We
another
do
dollar.
have a dollar. we do have a dollar bet placed though, relative to the podcast, guys.
Oh,
So why don't you introduce them to what our dollar bets look like, and then all up in the way
oh,
of what our dollar bet relative to the podcast is.
yeah. This is something that we started a while ago. We have arguments a lot. This is this is basically what we do for fun. We argue. Dubby. So
Beer.
we decided a long time ago that if there was ever an argument where we both knew for a fact we were right, we had to bet $1 on it. And it's not about the
'Cause
monetary
this started
value.
happening a lot.
It's not about the monetary value. So we're not trying to like, brag about, oh, I bet $100 on this or blah, 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 blah. It's just the dollar symbolizes I was right and you were fucking wrong.
And you were wrong. You were
So what?
fucking wrong.
On my door, the first thing you see when you walk in is my very first. This is my second dollar, but Tree had to move away before we could do the first dollar that I know I won. Anyway,
No,
there
he
should be
won.
two on
No,
that
he
door.
won ain't shit. Should be.
There should be 2 on that door. But right now, I've got one saying, I don't remember what it says. I'm going to go read it. Give me 1 sec. We've already talked about this. When we were
What?
talking about Temu, I talked about, you remember that one time you scammed me?
Oh.
I know what it's like to be
Used our
scammed.
dollar.
Yeah.
I
So,
used our dollar leverage
so
to scam him.
So, Tree
He
wanted
wanted
all.
to be right so bad that I was willing to lose this dollar.
Tree wanted to download everything off of my USB onto his my music USB onto his computer so that he could have all of my music files, and he was going to upload as much of them to Soundy as he could because I was lazy and didn't do it. And
He also thinks all of his music is trash, garbage
basically,
ass.
I do, yeah.
And so he doesn't put any of it up there. He listens to it all and he's like, yeah, nothing's worth the shit.
There are very
And then
few
the
that I
power-
actually
oh.
believe are worth a shit.
Dude, yeah, I'm not trying to side rail the story too much, but there was one night where the power went out and we were supposed to have a studio set, and all we had was that USB that I'd organized on my laptop, and I pulled it out and like, bro, we started having the most fire, genuine, authentic, like campfire, ciphers type power out shit. It was so raw, dude.
So basically, we bet $1 on it, and then whoever's wrong has to write on that dollar their own dollar. So it has to be out of their own wallet. It's not just a dollar that one of us has. I do lose $1 if I lose, and the dollar is to never be used, only to be symbolized. So the loser has the right on his own dollar. I was wrong, and the other was right, and then write what we were wrong about. So Tree said that the amount of files that I had on my USB would only take 25 minutes or so to transfer over, or 5 minutes, whatever it was, to transfer to his computer. And he had to leave in 30 minutes. So I was like, dude, no, I'm not going to give you my USB so that you can just plug it in, and it's going to end up taking like 3 or 4 hours, and you're going to have to take my USB home. Then I won't have it. And he was like, nah, dude, it's only like 5 minutes. That's all it's going to take. What are you talking about? This shit's Apple. And I was like, it doesn't fucking matter what it is. That shit's going to take a couple hours. And then it ended up taking a couple hours. So I got $1 on my door. And I got scammed out of my USB. So, I mean, who really won here?
I brought it. I brought it back.
Yeah, he did.
Actually, I didn't end up even leaving.
Yeah, he ended up staying the whole time.
Download it, but the point, I still totally took way longer than I said it would to download it.
The first
yeah,
bet,
so-
for those of you in Arkansas, if you're coming from Sherwood or you're coming from North Little Rock and you're crossing the 430 bridge, and the exit 9, which leads to Cantrell, is on your right. This is the exit that you take to go to Pinnacle Mountain, and that is on the right of the 430 bridge. If I am right, comment down below, and I will get my first $1. And I will put it on the door, and I'll show everyone.
It's on the left, dude.
It is not on the left. It's on the right.
It's on the left, bro. I am telling you.
All right. Okay. Settle it in the comments, because that's what I need. And if you guys are wrong, I will just put a screenshot of Google Maps where it's on the right. Because I'm right.
Oh, blown.
Hell yeah. We have an email, I believe.
It's bigger than the email. It's kind of like some all-around support, because not only did they subscribe, like, comment, and really just relatively show us support and love, but they also submitted to the email, left some links in the comments. So I ended up linking up with them about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago. I don't remember. But we talked, and man, they're out here in the Cincinnati community, out here in Ohio, and just really like representing themselves well. And they wanted to be a part of it, so they sent some emails in. So, as far as emails go, yeah, man. Besides Little Tay and what he was, put us onto, and what we did with him, we got Mexico Charles. Ivan the Terrible went ahead and sent a YouTube link on over. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. We'll go ahead and check it out. Give it a listen.
All right.
Yeah. Fuck that shit, let's go.
Okay.
Fuck that shit, let's go.
Out here at Mount Echo.
Yeah, fuck that shit, let's go. I'm putting one back and bigger up my rack. I'm looking at the left like a crowd. I'm fucking that bitch and I'm giving it back. Yeah, I got love in my soul. Living life on the edge. I'm on the edge, I'm on the med. Yeah, this is why I can't hear what you say. Yeah, all about my own. Fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck that shit, let's go. Yeah, my neck on 0 below. Yeah, my bitch is 0 below. Yeah, the visibility my toe. Berkey that back from my hoe. She eat it, then I go. My bitch, she walk like a snow. Every day my finger in that bitch by the blow. I'm in that bitch by that bitch like I go. I love my brother, my brody, my bro. We don't do cop, I know. I heard you sneak, I heard he told. I'm with the gang, look like a coat. Proud of the belt, Louis the coat. Racks in the back, like your bitch with a mo. The reef on my red and that nigga got toast. Pull up in big body, pull up with yeah. Pull up in the air like the sun far. Bitch, I be lit, I be high. I know you man like high. Pull up on a bitch, I'm like bye.
Okay, yo, so I know we've got like two totally different perspectives, but I'm not even gonna talk about the sound of it, because I'll let you that's your little fun little rabbit hole, so I'll let you frolic in there here in a second. But as far as someone who just like is so adamant about like loving and literally visualizing music videos and like seeing that cinematic experience come to life and what you can offer yourself through that, like what I saw happen in that video was very cool. Being someone who was born in Cincinnati, and who is back here now, and who has who has some favorite spots out here, like that's me. And it's like, I don't know these cats. I don't. I can respect the music. But what I do know is they up at Mount Echo Park. They are like places that I fucking know that I could go to right now, that I'm inspired to shoot and make art at, like every time I'm up there, like just for Lost Soul, the picture of me in the tree, that's at Mount Echo Park. And it's like, so it's like, I see the tree that I'm like standing in the video there. So it's like, it feels very connected to me locally. And it feels like they are local artists representing their fucking city, bro. In a way that's like passionate and fucking raw. And I can fuck with that. And they had the balls to like put that on out there so much to the point it was on a music video. We haven't had no music videos come through. We've had to make the music videos. Not no Salt on Tay. Like we just that was the first music video we
Yeah, that
got.
was
So that
actually a
like
lot of
cool.
fun. That was
Yeah.
like that was my first attempt at like a full length music video. We obviously
Oh,
undershot, over
he
edited,
just messaged me with a question mark.
like just now, in this moment.
Yeah, and then it disappeared. I don't know what just happened.
Must have been the president. Only
Must
he would
have-
have the power to do that. Text to
That's what I
someone
was-
else and then make the text disappear. I'm not like the hugest fan of the that genre, but I do know there are a lot of people that do like it, so I'm not here to shit talk or anything. But just talking about production, vocal production specifically, you could go a lot crazier with the ad libs, specifically in this style of music. You could be going literally insane. You could go grab a chicken and cut its wings off and use that as ad libs in this song. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not, but there's a video of Yeet doing his ad libs, but without any, you don't hear any music. It's just someone sitting in on one of his studio sessions, and you just hear his ad libs basically raw on a phone mic. And just look it up. Yeet raw ad libs, and you'll hear what I'm talking about. He does like the weirdest noises and turns them into really creative ad libs. But I mean, that's really all I got for you. I don't really have much to say about the beat. I'm not a fan of it. Never really was a fan of the rage type beats. So outside of that, I mean, you could go crazier with your ad libs, but that's it.
So man, at the end of the day, cheers to y'all. Cause
I've finished my
no one
W by
else
now.
is. Yeah, but no one else is out here like actually giving a fuck about their craft. And if they are, they fucking got famous. Like for real, like how many folks out here sleeping on their craft, bitching that they ain't made it. Put the work in. Y'all gonna get there, bro. I'm excited to watch it. But as far as that goes though, that's very cool. I appreciate y'all sending in the email, man, for real, and utilizing that as a resource because I'm really fucking trying to highlight just how cool it is, dude. Like, fuck, I wish I was the 16-year-old that felt trapped and felt like I didn't have a way to make the music I wanted to. And I just watched a YouTube video and I was like, wow, that's the golden ticket. These motherfuckers Willy Wonka up in this bitch. Like,
Nice burp,
y'all
dude.
can come, y'all can come kick it, bro. It's the Chocolate Factory. Speaking of which, bro, you know what's a fire ass song that folks are sleeping on?
What?
Willy Wonka by Russ. That smashed so hard, dude. But yeah, shout out to all the local artists out here doing it, man. We would love to have your guys' music on here next. For real, music video. I don't give a shit. Record it in your fucking, what's it called? Your voice memos on your fucking iPhone, dude. Send it my way. I'll fuck around and listen to it.
Yeah. Also,
Great.
still looking for acapellas. So if you just have a freestyle recording vocal kind of thing on your phone, send it through, and I'll
Yeah, dude, because
Try my
there's
best.
so much raw potential out here, and folks gonna try and tell you can't do it. But that's what we're here to do is tell you, bro, you ain't gotta have a plan. Just come kick it with us.
Mm-hmm.
Just come kick it with us, boy. That's the only plan you need, but I'll probably have my dubby and that Red Bull maybe next week. Trees. Use the lazy
CL
boy
Beats, come on.
code.
I've got the cup. Come on. And I've drank
This
3 of these
try-hard
today, and
nature
I quite
is
literally,
the reason
I
you should
love
probably
Dubby.
stay away from the CL. You hear how fiendy it is?
I legitimately
like-
love Dubby. I mean,
He
Eve-
does though. He really does.
even
He's
if-
actually made me want to get it more. Fucking.
yeah, we were talking about it earlier. This affiliate marketing is actually working on us, on me.
Yeah.
It's gonna work on Tree here in a second, but this stuff is good.
It's infectious.
It is actually really good. I have the energy to. I mean, it's advertised for gamers. So like after this, I'm gonna be playing some Apex. I may get some like clips and whatnot and throw it in my little Dubby ad that I prepared.
Dude, shut up. It's not like you're sponsored by them.
Oh yeah, I am.
He said, "Oh yeah, I am."
And I'm
and
proud
loud,
of it.
bitch. Hell yeah. Hashtag Dubby. Go fuck with that shit, boy.
Okay, but let's seamlessly transition into the next point. So since
I don't have bad talking habits.
since I have
I don't
been
have bad
editing the
talking habits.
the podcast, since I have been editing this, I've had the chance to
Don't look into me.
overanalyze Tree's speaking patterns and habits, and I think you guys will appreciate the insight and you'll learn to understand him just a little bit more.
No, dude. What are we
Hashtag-
doing right now?
Hashtag save the trees. I don't know if you know this or not, but we're both extremely ADHD, in case you couldn't tell. And
Me?
yeah, both of us. Me too. So Tree has this thing, and I've only recently realized it because again, I have to listen to us over and over and over and over again every fucking week, in and day out kind of thing. Yes, I'm complaining, but also not complaining. Anyway, I hear Tree. He'll have a thought, a very thoroughly thought out thing he's gonna say.
Oh boy.
And he'll go into it. He'll explain the first like 3 to 5 seconds really well. And then he'll explain it a little bit too fast in his head and skip over a section when he's talking. So
Whoa.
he'll go to explain
Why?
something, and then when in the middle of it, he'll just move past a couple of words because he's already thought it in his head. And so he'll go on and he'll be saying things like, and it really is, great that we can do this. It's a great opportunity for people to email us and dude, it's also a great thing to have people actually interested in Dubby. You know what I'm saying? And like, he'll not finish a thought and then move on to the next thought.
No, I was like, where are you going with this?
It was an
I guess
example.
you painted the picture very well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there was nowhere I was going. I was going to at least 3 different places, but I skipped over each destination is what happened. I gave you
Oh.
the journey, but there was no destination. And that's how you talk when you get ADHD'd up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was the other thing I was going to talk about? Fucking Dubby Rubik's Cube.
Bro, I mean, you've been making some pretty big splashes across the city.
Bro, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean, for real, tell the folks about it. You should be proud,
Okay.
dude.
So, hopefully, if all goes well, I won't have to have a fucking 9 to 5 to be doing this as a job anymore. There's a chance that, so I'm in contact with a bunch of studios in the area now, but 3 of them have kind of been back and forth with me. One of them I went and met on Tuesday. Really cool dude. It's like another home studio situation, but it's a home dedicated to being a studio, not a home that's he lives in, kind of thing. So it's like an actual studio, but it's just a house. And he's got multiple producers working with him.
So it's kind of like a content creator house, but more dedicated to the audio and production side of making
Yeah,
music come to life.
yeah. So he's got me on
Okay.
his roster now. Sort of, maybe not like officially on the roster, but we're working on getting it integrated in, kind of thing. We've got to figure out how people are going to do booking, but he fucks
So
with what I
working out
do.
the kinks right now, but
He fucks with what I do, and he's already like got me tied in the group messages. So they also chase in placements, so like for movies and shit. And he's letting me, as long as I can
yeah.
do my own melodies and my own, everything I own, basically. Or if I work with another local producer, all I got to do is credit him, kind of thing. And at that point, if there's anything that he could send off to go be submitted for movies, he would send it off, and maybe one of my tracks gets put in a movie, kind of thing. Pretty freaking cool. Cool opportunity.
And it's not just that one. Like you've
There's
been
a couple
talking
of
with
them.
a lot of folks here lately, man. It's
I've
been
talked.
pretty cool.
I've talked to a lot of
Definitely
people.
big movements though coming to fruition, man. A lot of things you've been talking about for a long time.
And then a lot of next week I'm starting my piano lessons. After I'm done with my piano lessons, I'll be doing guitar lessons, and after my guitar lessons, I'll be doing drum lessons. So I'm like,
Yeah, I'm about to
I'm
be
hunkering
going
down
and getting
here.
vocal coaching.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I mean, I told you that's very much something that I've had ambition to do in the past, but my ego has never allowed me a place to do it until you challenged it. So it just seems like a good time to compete
Yep.
for a healthy level of growth and development.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
That
Clay
is
always
like,
pisses me off, and he's like, "I'm not gonna teach you what I know," and I'm like, I get angry and I go learn a bunch of things, and it's good.
yeah, low key
I've
that
grown a
it works
lot
great.
since. You said what?
Said it low key, it works great. Me not teaching you
Yeah, I
actually
mean,
teaches you more. Means I'm doing
yeah.
something right. So
No, it's just like you piss me off. Um, that's how I
motivate
make
you.
my
I
point. It's like,
motivate you.
fuck you. I don't need you, bro. I can do it, and then you finally are interested because I'm doing something.
Hell yeah, dude.
It comes in waves.
Yeah.
But no, I've learned so much from dude. But yeah, dude, what he was saying, he's seen stuff in your mixes and he's been in the industry what 20 years, and
20 plus,
said he
yeah.
ain't seen like nothing like some of the creative things you've brought to life just in a little fucking
Yeah, I sent him like
portfolio of like 8 tracks.
seven tracks. I sent him
7?
Gutter Grown was one of them. That one's really good. My EP, Weird Halo and Dubby album. Sent him some stuff from the Trinity Drip days. That's an era in our life now.
Yeah. It was a
Just
big,
like the Treehouse.
inspiring era, though.
Dude, we have eras. Holy shit. We have the Treehouse era. We have the Trinity Drip era. Now we're on the podcast era.
Yeah. This is the first
That's
productive, long-living chance of longevity.
But yeah, I had a couple of them on there. They're like my 7 best songs, and he was talking about how he was hearing things in my mixes he hasn't heard from a lot of people. Which is cool, because, that's like one of the things that I pride myself on, is that, my variety, my creativity. I'm not trying to bend to industry standard, but I want it to be industry quality. You know what I'm saying?
You make music?
What? No. No.
Do you make beats, bro?
Nah.
I
I
could
fiddle
really
with
use
it
some beats,
here and
bro.
there. I fiddle
Oh,
with it. you know,
Cause I
it's
got
like
this
a
guy, bro. He be making all the shit. Like, bro, it's so stupid stitched in. Like, the beat is just like built around what I need. Like, bro, my song is just so fucking stupid. And sometimes, bro, he even hop on the track. I
oh,
think maybe you should probably level your game up, bro.
man, that guy sounds pretty cool.
Cause I got some people, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
you should fuck with him. Clay the Beast, bro. He go off.
That I've got the sign. You're talking about me.
Bro, did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I had a man bun
You know
last
how
time.
many haircuts this motherfucker has had?
Yeah.
Since I've been with, I know my hair's got longer and I cut my beard off sometimes when I get a little bipolar, but fucking this guy.
I always have a different do. Like right now I'm rocking the mid-length curly. Most when I get my
thought this was the
haircut,
Neutron.
nah, it's the mid-length curly. Is what I'm calling it.
Mid-length curly.
Yeah.
We've evolved past the Neutron now.
Yeah. Well, it's
Too
not the
top heavy.
Neutron.
It now,
If I didn't shower before it, and you know, because what I do is I tuck my hair into my work hat, so whenever I take my work hat off, it just looks like this.
hey yo.
So as long as I like get my hair wet and put that leave-in conditioner shit, it looks mid-length and curly. And now I fucked it up. Look at that. I fucked it all up. Thanks, Tree.
Okay,
Had to show
man.
the Neutron.
So
But yeah, dude.
fucking
There's a,
Aang, fucking superhero dives down and stomps down and makes a ripple and he's like, I am the airbender, and he bestows on you one element. What are
Dude,
you thinking, dude?
I was so about to ask that question. You
No,
stole it.
you
You stole it
weren't,
from me.
Cause no, dude, because we haven't talked about this one. So if that's really the case, we low key syncing up a little better. Because that was not talked about.
I
But
was
that
literally
just
about
spawned
to.
in my brain.
I was about to ask you if you could control one of the 4 elements.
No, dude, I
Which one
literally
would you
must have
choose?
like psychically robbed that from you. Because in my brain, I was like, I need to ask him about 4 elements. I was like, how do I do it? I was like, Aang, he storms down from the sky. That's
Dude,
wild. That's what's up.
It would so be wind.
Wind.
Wind, 100%.
I mean, if we're
dude.
really relating down to like what fucking Avatar did and offered as like its own little anime subsect, then definitely win. But I think if I'm really like, if I'm like looking at it not from that cultural vantage point, if I look at it from like I wake up today and I'm like Ash Ketchum with 4 Pokeballs in front of me, and none of them are Pokemon, but one's fire, one's water, like what? And I'm like really like having to contemplate. I think I'm going with water, dude. Cause fire is scary as shit, and it feels like you can never use that unless you're like all by yourself.
Dude, they're all
like,
scary as
you
shit.
are you
Except
are
for
a
Earth.
wizard.
Everyone.
No, dude. Imagine this. Imagine you're like, you couldn't even do like a elementary fucking movement, dude, with fire. Everyone's like wizard, demon, bro. I could be like in the bathroom, low key, like toying with the faucet and shit, and like learning about micro. The second you whip your firepower out, like people are like, ah, like. You gotta think, dude. You just got given superpowers. Like, if you use fire, dude, everyone knows you're like an alien. Where do you use that safely?
Who says it has to be safely? You're a fucking super person. Who said it had to be
Dude,
hero?
I don't want to get Area 51, dude. I got shit I still want to do.
Bitch, they won't get close to me.
I guarantee you some of these aliens is fucking with fire on a higher level than. Okay, my dog really needs to go out. 1 second. Dude, I'm not getting Area 51.
You're not gonna get Area 51 if you control
You don't
fire.
think there's aliens with better firepower than A low level 1 elemental.
I don't even think there's such a thing as super aliens. I think aliens exist, but
What?
they ain't coming in here with like superpowers and laser eyes and shit. I think they're coming in here with a super advanced technology, which we can handle because it's limitations, limited on the technology they use. You, on the other hand, control fire. Anything that has to do with fire and fuel. What are they going to do? Shoot fucking rockets at you? I mean, the only chance they would have against you is a nuke. Because a nuke isn't powered by fuel. And if you were to try and stop it with fire, you would still die.
I'm just like, I guess I'm just more of a peaceful person. If I were to go and really want one of those, I would want to go enjoy my time with minimal paparazzi action. And I just want to go
Dude, I would do wind all day. I would start to study aerodynamics based on different objects and shapes. And then I could use my wind powers like telekinesis. I could fly. You could suck the breath out of people. It's dangerous too.
Breath out of people. You went on some bloodbending shit real quick. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
The Avatar didn't even think of that one.
I know.
Suck the wind out.
Actually, they did. Believe it or not, they did. Do you you know the scene where Aang first goes back to his village and he sees a dead monk?
Yeah, and he has a snapback and
but he's decomposing. But the other people are skeletons. What he did was he vacuumed that room of oxygen and killed everyone in there instantly except for himself. That's how, I mean, think about it. Firebenders attack a wind village. Peaceful monks that, are, what's the word? Sworn to pacifism. And he becomes the last surviving member, and there's a swarm of firebenders shoving in the room and spewing fire everywhere. What's the first thing you do? You take away their power by getting rid of oxygen. So they can't use fire anymore. Because you can't have fire without oxygen. But you also can't be alive without oxygen. So he killed
but
them.
if Fire Nation wasn't such an asshole, I don't think the oxygen would have been removed from the equation.
I agree. But it was introduced that he could suck the air out of people using wind bending. Which is a plus. There's just so much you could do with wind. Like you can control the amount of air pressure and the density of your wind blade. Chop people's heads off, dude.
He said, "You're not safe anymore."
There's no evidence. They wouldn't even be able to tell what did it. With firebending, they at least know that they burned to death. This guy was just randomly decapitated by the air. How are they going to prove that's me? Never. They can't. Dude, windbending all the way.
All right.
I'd use it to get extra ventilation through my vape. Get super big vape clouds.
I think definitely you're Sasuke and I'm Naruto.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've got him tattooed on my arm.
I used to be Sasuke. It got old. It's much more fun to be Naruto.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's more fun.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Where's my ramen?
You'll never understand me. My entire clan was murdered.
See, but it's not that sad. Like, people die.
my entire clan, including mother
You don't
and
even-
father,
You don't even know
was
what a clan
murdered
was 'cause you never had one.
by my brother.
You don't even know what a clan was because you never had one.
Yes, I did.
Just because they
And
were
now they're all dead.
murdered as soon
My
as
brother
you
killed them.
Knew them doesn't. You don't know any. You don't know any clan camaraderie. You didn't grow up with that. No, you are so okay.
The same man that taught me jutsu is the same man that killed my mother and father.
Well, learn to go fishing, dude. People teach shit and people die. What are you so hung up on?
That is basically Naruto's point. It's like, come on, you're good. You're good. It's like, come on, dude.
It's okay, bro.
We're
It's gonna
friends,
be
dude.
okay.
I mean, it's good. We got each other, right? You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm your brother now, homie. What's up, dude? Believe
Dude,
it.
but I'll never forget when Naruto was like, "Ah," and him and fucking Sasuke had their first big battle. That was a good one though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know how much footage we have, but we have like 4 clips. I think that's it for today. Don't forget
Go there. Now we gotta go.
to check out
Make sure to be
w.gg.
downloading all the music, bro.
w.gg, and on any purchase you make, use the code CLBeats. I saved the footage I got for the ad towards the end, so yeah, you should.
It's
totally
much
check it
better.
out.
Just use trees. Go get some Dubby. It's better than Red Bull.
Dude, if you don't use the code CLBeats, I might be sad.
If
Oh, there's
you
a
don't
cat.
use the code trees, then cats like this all over the world will die.
For every time you enter the code CLBeats, you will receive $1 million in the mail. Sponsored by Tree.
If you love kitties and shrub lights, you better use tree. What if I secretly just type Morse code in like, I need help?
I've got a gun to my forehead.
Yeah, victim of a podcast.
Clay is forcing me to do this with his wind bending.
Enslaved.
He's
by
threatened to
wind
remove
benders.
my breath and decapitate me with no evidence.
They speak for me.
Believe it.